I had one goal: build a golf simulator. But when I went online and saw that the prices were outrageous and the quality didn't even look that good. So that led me to question, can I build my own? Step 1, convincing my dad. Step 2, make room. We definitely had to reconfigure our garage multiple times, so I suggest marking out where your projector and enclosure is going to be before you start. Also, my dad's one requirement with building this is that he still has to be able to park his big truck in the garage. Step 3, lay out the turf. So if you like the turf that we got for our simulator, it's called Spring Olive. We got it at Lowe's. It is 98 cents a square foot. And I mean, it's pretty nice. It's relatively not too thick, but it's a great base. Step 4, lay out the impact screen. Also, the impact screen that we got, we ordered online. It's super thick, durable, and overall affordable. But we saved a little bit of money and did not go with the pre-installed grommets. Also, all the materials we used for this project will be linked in the description below. Also, we were able to order our impact screen with a 1-inch sleeve that slides onto the EMT conduit pipe. We did have to cut our impact screen, but that's only because we mismeasured. Step 5, add grommets onto the impact screen. This was the grommet kit that we ordered off of Amazon. It was super nice and easy to use. As you guys can see in the video, we pre-dotted where every grommet's gonna go. This process made it a whole lot easier. Okay, so how to do these grommet things. There's two different pieces. One has a little, it's like a male cap, and then the other one is the female cap. You put the male cap facing downward on the top like that, then it sticks right there. Then you take the female cap, which I had a little trouble with, but you want the smooth side to be on the bottom, and the one that has like a little bit of a downward curve on top, you set that on there. And then you take your impact screen and you line it up right here, and then put a lot of force in it, and then you should have a little piece of fabric right here that should easily just rip off, and that's how you do it. I do suggest double grommeting each corner. When using the grommet kit, sometimes the impact screen material does not want to come off first try. I suggest using an X-Acto knife like I did here. Step 6. Cut our EMT conduit pipes. We roughly purchased about 10 of these 10-foot EMT conduit pipes for an 8x10 structure. When cutting the pipe, I do suggest having someone behind you to hold the pipe. We did purchase these pool noodles that wrap around each pipe. This saves us time from spray painting and adds an extra layer of protection in case a golf ball were to hit the pipe. These are the pipe connectors that we bought, but they did come with these eye bulb screws that are super noticeable. So I suggest from switching to those to these machine screws. These are way less noticeable and a lot easier to use. Step 7. Add bungees to connect the impact screen to the pipes. These are the bungees that we purchased, and they're super cheap and they work really well.
Okay, so this is how I use the bungee. I take the opposite side where the ball is and I kind of pinch it together, and then I'll go over top like this, punch it through my hole, and then I wrap it around. Got the ball right here, this right here, and you just kind of loop this right onto the ball.
Now the impact screen has been fully attached to every single pipe. If you have not already, please like and subscribe if you want to see more golf content like this. As you all can see, our mat did come. It is super nice and it was an affordable option. Now it's time to cut more pipe.
Okay, so as you can see in the time lapse, we're cutting pipe right now. The first step is we have a pipe right here. This is a vise. What you want to do is you want to put your pipe in the vise and you want to turn it. And if you don't have a vise, you can just set it on a table and have someone hold it here as you cut it like this. But the first thing is you want to measure, make sure we're doing 30 inches on ours. Take a little Sharpie. And then make a little mark right where you want to cut your pipe. And then when you put your pipe in the vise, it's important to, you don't want to have it midway like this. You want to put as much on this side, because then it'll start to vibrate and you could potentially break your vise. And you want to give it a good screw in right there, like that's not going anywhere. And then it's very important to have safety. Gloves, eyeglasses, and then you take your little sawzall here. Ours is a wired sawzall, and what I like to do is I like to put the blade on there and I kind of like to get it started a little bit. Make a little groove right here so I know right where I'm cutting. And then you want to go towards the closest end, not the edge, or else you won't get a good cut. And you always want to make sure that you're lined up straight. You make your cut, get your extra pipe right here. And then I think it's always important after you cut your pipe to get a little sandpaper and kind of sand it. It's important to sand at a 45-degree angle. And then, here's your pipes.
Step 8, attach the pipes. We have been attaching pipes throughout the whole video, but this is more of an official step. Step 9, we're going to add curtain protection on the sides. The depth of our enclosure is only 2.5 feet, and that's nowhere near enough protection that we're going to need. So we're going to add these retractable curtains on each side. By doing this, we're going to add these floor flanges to the ceiling and this threaded pipe that will come down from it. Then we're going to take a EMT conduit pipe and let it run across, shower curtain style. You will not need this wooden shim unless you have a curved ceiling like ours. From there, you will take this flange and screw it into the ceiling. Make sure you find a stud. After screwing the flange into the wall, we did connect the pipe. As you can see, we're doing the same steps, but on the other side of the enclosure. The first step of this process has been completed and it looks amazing. Step 10, it's time to add duct canvas to the enclosure. We used one continuous piece of duct canvas to start at the bottom, go all the way up, and then wrap to the other side. We will also be using this duct canvas as a quote-unquote curtain for each side of the enclosure. Now it's time to add grommets to the duct canvas. We use the same process of mapping out where each grommet is going to go, exactly how we did it with the impact screen. Now let's get back to finishing these curtains. We did add another EMT pipe to run across on each curtain. Now, to make the curtains aesthetically pleasing, we spray painted each metal piece on the curtains a matte black color. Now that all the pipes have been spray painted and finished, we also added these curtain rings that we purchased from Target. We also measured and cut the exact piece of duct canvas we would need to act as the curtain. Then we grommeted it and attached it to the curtain rings. Step 11, secure the turf to the ground. We secure the turf using a sticky adhesive. Then, we rolled the turf back over and stepped all the air bubbles out. Step 12, mount a TV. You cannot have a complete golf simulator without being able to watch YouTube Golf while you're golfing. Step 13, technology time. For our launch monitor, we purchased the Square Golf Home version. It's very affordable and I highly suggest using it with connecting it to GS Pro software. Since the Square Golf launch monitor is not made in the US, it does take a couple weeks to arrive. I do suggest ordering it a month or two before you start working on your golf simulator. We also connected these pool noodles around each side using string, but we later changed the bottom as it was not that good for protection and a little flimsy. Step 14, install the projector. We went with a BenQ Projector. Now, that is a little bit pricey, but keep in mind the requirements for your projector. It must be a short throw projector, preferably 1080p resolution, and preferably 3000 lumens. And if you can, laser light instead of lamp light. Step 15, add your monitor. Now, you will need some kind of personal computer to connect to the monitor and the projector. For us, we have a special PC out in the garage specifically for the golf simulator. You can get them pretty affordable or used at your local micro center or online. Guys, it is here. The golf simulator has been built in my dad's garage on a budget by a 15-year-old. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have not already, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And don't forget to check back for more videos.